Now, they say there's nothing like springtime in Paris, and our next guest decided to test that theory on her recent trip. Our partner and style contributor, Afiya Francisco, joins us now to share her fashion takeaways from her time in the City of Lights. Bonjour, Afiya. How are you?
Good morning, Crystal. I'm great. Thank you for having me. How are you?
Oh, so good. You must be just on cloud nine. Was springtime really worth the hype in
You
Paris?
know what? I was there just before spring, so it was still pretty rainy, but it was like this beautiful, romantic, quintessential rain vibes. It hits a little bit different when you're in Paris.
I believe it. And you were, I mean, a fashion stylist. You must have had your eyes looking around what people were wearing. Were they wearing what you expected French women to be wearing on the streets?
You know what? It was like the ultimate people watching. I know you love Paris, Crystal, and it was
Yeah.
my first visit, and it upheld to all expectations. And there was something actually that I took away that I expected, but it was nice to see emphasized is that there's this effortless ease woven throughout their outfits. Like everybody always just seems comfortable, regardless of whether they're dressed for an evening gala or they're running errands or look as chic as all ever. They always just look comfortable. Nobody ever looked like they were cinched or tight or teetering. They always just looked very much themselves.
Interesting. All right. Well, we
Yeah.
unfortunately aren't jetting off to Paris this spring, most of us anyway. So you're going to show us some ways to bring a little French flair right into our lives here. So where do you want to begin?
Yeah. Let's start over here with color. This is a really easy one to emulate, and it's really fun and has a lot of impact. When I was there, I was seeing a lot of blues and navies, browns and blacks, things that quintessentially, quote unquote, don't go together. And so I've updated it with a stronger pop for summer and spring with this red and purple. I want you to think outside the rule box, and that's what this is really having fun with. You'll see some fruit accessories as well. This entire look is from Winners, which is a great place because you can get that like designer dress that we're seeing there alongside a staple cardigan. And if this feels like a lot outside your wheelhouse, then you can just go tiptoe into it, like the purple dress with a red shoe or the red cardigan with like a purple purse. And then you just slowly gravitate into this color combination that's unexpected.
It is, yes, fun. So basically, kind of mixing things together you wouldn't normally think. It is fun and definitely unique. And I love the fruit necklace. That Latavia actually is obsessed with fruit necklaces right now. So I'm
Oh my
gonna,
gosh. Okay,
yeah,
she's got to hit up Wonders then.
exactly. All right, where are we going next?
We're going to go next to this great layered look. This is a bohemian vibe. We've seen this before, but what's really different this time is the layering. It's unexpected. The entire look is from Walmart Canada, a great one stop shop for the whole family, whether in store or online. And what I love about this is that it's using pieces unexpectedly and getting maximum mileage. So we can see that summer dress paired over the flared denim. Of course, a trench is going to anchor everything, and then that great purse. And this is a really nice way to kind of have that fluidity, femininity. Again, we're just doing away with rules and we're wearing things so that we get maximum mileage out of all our clothes.
Yeah, and a trench, that's a classic Parisian piece. And I really like the bag
Yes.
as well.
Yeah, cute, right? And the
It,
trench really grounds everything. So if you're doing something that feels a little bit quote unquote out there, and having a nice classic staple piece will help everything feel, grounded.
absolutely. All right, next look.
Next look, we're going to move over to this one here. This my girl here is from Marshalls, a great stop. We all love it. We know that we're going to get great pieces for great prices. And what I'm highlighting here is this intentional distressing. So if we look at the hemline, you're going to see that raw edge. It's on the sleeve as well, and that's all very intentional and done by design. And what I love about this is that a single piece can really update an entire look. You don't have to do a whole overhaul, but it's this intentional, effortlessness, a je ne sais quoi, um, an undone but very intentional vibe, and that's what we're seeing here with this trend.
Yeah, it's fun. A denim piece too could go with a lot of different looks, and it would flatter a lot of different body types. So, yeah, I
Exactly.
like that the ease that you
Exactly.
mentioned. All right, this last look then, very Parisian. This is what I would think of when I think of Paris fashion.
This is our classic. So this look is entirely from Reitman's, which is a great Canadian fashion story. It's one of Canada's largest fashion brands made out of the country. And what I love about these classic pieces is that these are ones that we're going to gravitate to again and again. So we have this denim jumpsuit in a great dark wash. So it's going to go well from day to evening. We have the nautical stripe, which of course is classic Parisian. Here we've just thrown it over the shoulders, but of course it can be worn as a top on its own. And then the silk scarf. Independently, they're all going to work really nicely. And together, it really emphasizes that Parisian vibe.
The scarf, I forgot about. Yes, we think of scarves a lot when we think of Paris. Is that scarf from Reitman's as well?
It is. It is. So it's this satin scarf, and it's one of those really beautiful square ones that you can tie on your purse, around your neck, as we've seen, even around the waist, I've seen, and that's a really nice way to get a lot of wear out of it.
Yeah, even that could be something you could just bring into your existing wardrobe to freshen things up for spring. And last question too, the top.
Yeah.
I really love that striped top. I love that classic look. Is it
Yes.
a sweater or is it like what's it made out of?
Let me show it to you. So it's like a nice cotton, like heavy tee. So it's really classic, as you can see. So this is like, you're gonna throw this on and go, whether it's errands, the weekend, all week long, and it's that beautiful thick cotton,
Yeah, thick cotton with a kind of like a boat neck almost. Oh my
almost
gosh,
like a boat
Afiya.
neck. Exactly.
Yes, I love it. I love it. Some of these things could go together. A Paris capsule. Well, anyway, thank you, Afiya, for this free trip to Paris. We appreciate it.
Thanks so much for having me, Crystal.